This can really be implemented. This amendment has to be passed through both the lower and upper houses of parliament here in Germany. And Merkel and her cabinet are hoping that that can be fast-tracked and already happen this week. And as we heard there from Merkel, she really stressed today the urgency to tighten the measures in Germany right now. The cases are continuing to rise day by day, and the incidence rate is over 140 right now nationwide. And in some parts of the country, it's over 200. So speaking to the media today, Merkel stressed again as well the urgency to relieve the pressure on the ICU wards, on the intensive care unit wards. It's not only the number of cases in total that are going up in Germany right now, but the number of patients that are being treated on ICU wards. And ICU medics are warning that the ICU beds are at a breaking point in terms of their capacity, and they will be completely overrun in just a couple of weeks' time if they can't get those numbers down.
Okay, the last time Angela Merkel suggested a lockdown just before Easter, it proved so unpopular that she was forced to perform this rare U-turn. What's the likelihood of that happening again?
Well, that really was a once-in-a-blue-moon move that we saw from Merkel a couple of weeks ago. That was a very last-minute decision that was made, and one which you say was then revoked at the last moment. This is something that will have to be passed through Parliament, and there is, by and large, a majority of Germans right now who support a harder lockdown, and that's not only because of the rising numbers of cases here in Germany, but as a result of the confusion of months of a drawn-out, softer lockdown, which has left a lot of people confused, and also with this Flickenteppich, as they call it here, this patchwork rug of different measures around the country, which has led to a lot of confusion. Of course, there has been some criticism of this new national emergency break, and a lot of the life, or the little life that you can see probably going on around me here on Alexanderplatz in central Berlin, will be winding down if that national emergency break passes through Parliament. And there's been a lot of criticism from retailers and small businesses as all of these shops around me here will be closed. It will only be essential shops that will be open, and restaurants will be open for takeout. And otherwise, of course, there's also been a lot of criticism of a curfew as well. So under this new rule, there will be a curfew between the hours of 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. So there's a lot of questions being asked about the efficacy of that in terms of tackling the pandemic as well. But it is looking likely that despite the criticism, this national emergency break will indeed be passed through German Parliament.